Guys, welcome to another episode of Talk NEWARK Season 2. I'm your host, Kyrah, and my co-host, Kiara. And today's topic is teen pregnancy. So without further ado, we're going to go into it. So, Kiara, what is your opinion on teen pregnancy?
I think that it's not like, I think that it shouldn't happen. Like, kids should not do that or be exposed to that type of stuff. Yeah.
Half the time, I think maybe sometimes it's like, people can get raped. Like, it can be a mistake sometimes. Sometimes they do it on purpose, just get pregnant on purpose. Other people do it by mistake. They can get raped by people they don't know.
So why do you feel that way?
Half the time, it's just, some kids probably don't even want to be in a situation like that.
Okay. So how do you feel about teens having an abortion?
Having an abortion, that is a really hard decision because you never know what to do once you have the baby. Like, really hard.
So you think they should not have like an abortion? Or
it's a hard decision because it's not really your decision to get pregnant, but sometimes it is.
So how would you feel? Would you abort or have the chick?
I would keep the baby.
Okay. How about adoption?
I'd rather not put it up for adoption.
Okay. So I have another question. How would you feel if your sibling was in that same situation?
It depends on like the age, maybe if there's a young age or higher age, around 18, 17, that's something I can't really control.
What
if
about
it was younger? That's probably something I can help her, talk her out with it, have a little conversation about it.
But you never been in a situation.
Exactly.
Okay, I understand somewhat. I understand.
So what would you think of like the parents? Do you think they would be in a bad situation?
I think they would be extremely upset because it's at a young age and like they don't think you're ready and very irresponsible. So I would think they would probably like hit you or yell at you or scream at you because you're too young to be in that situation.
I agree. Because you still have many other things, like you're just starting your career.
Yeah, you don't even.
You still have many other things to get through.
Yeah, you haven't even got to that stage to where you're like an adult. You could support your child, and you could feed him and stuff like that. So I think that's a good choice. Okay, how would you feel if, like you said earlier, you think they're raped? So why would if you put yourself in that shoes, if you were raped, why wouldn't you get an abortion or put it up for adoption?
It depends on like who the person is.
They raped you, girl. They raped you.
The raper can be like sex offender. You never know.
Kyrah, the guy, he was the one that did it to you. Would you get rid of it?
It's a 50-50.
50. So you wouldn't know whether to keep it or put it up for adoption.
Especially if you were raped. If you did it on purpose, you probably have no choice but to keep it.
So if it was by mistake, what would you do?
It's 50-50 chance.
50-50? How? How would you why would you decide to keep it if it wasn't intentional? Like you didn't know what was gonna happen if you were young.
I hate to lose, get rid of a life.
Okay, so you wouldn't do it.
It's like killing somebody, basically.
It's like, okay. So if it was like killing somebody, you would keep it. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's understandable. But why would you keep it if somebody raped you?
I probably would.
So if somebody raped you, you would get rid of it. Okay, that's understandable. Okay, so how would you feel if you got pregnant and how would you explain to your parents on what happened?
How to explain to them? I would try to real let it off easy. Like make sure like have
Would you
them.
just like try to like throw it out there or just like beat around the bush a bit?
I would beat around the bush, but their reactions,
How-
they would be upset because they have been through a situation like that before. They have
Okay.
been through a situation. They would deal with me the same way. They would really have a long talk with me about how this is crazy. People do this. Teen pregnancy is common sometimes.
Okay. I would say my mom and dad would really seriously like they would make like I would think to like, oh, I should kill it. I should just kill it so I don't have to deal with this anymore. Just kill it. But then as I started thinking, I would either keep it because I did it. So it's like nobody forced me to do it. I did this on me, so I have to like take responsibility for that.
But at the same time, you do have to tell your
But
parents.
yeah, I would just be like, so guys, you wanna go out to eat and stuff? So they would like make a big scene, everybody, because in front of a whole bunch of people, they would just have to like, they would probably like get up and go. So I would just be like, okay, yeah, so we're going to Fridays, we're lobster, where we going? And then talk about it there.
They would be real upset. Like they would really give me a real long talk. Like, this is very unnecessary, unacceptable towards me.
I would get a whooping.
How would you break the news to the guy who got you pregnant?
I wouldn't want to do it in school or anything. I would wait till like after school and then, catch up and then we go somewhere like, not at my house, because God knows, not at my house, just like somewhere like at the park or like somewhere like, not like, somewhere like indoor, like not with everybody, not crowded, and just explain like, listen, I'm pregnant. I don't know, his reaction is probably going to be shocked. He probably would tell me to get an abortion because he's too young, or he just wouldn't care and won't support it. So same question goes.
One thing I wouldn't do, I wouldn't tell him over the phone because I remember a scene we were watching that Mr. C did with one of his schools about teen pregnancy, and the girl did it over the phone, and people kept telling them to hang up on her, like, you don't care about the baby and stuff like that, so I wouldn't do it over the phone. I would definitely have to tell them in person, but in private.
Okay, so like, where would you go in order for you to pregnant?
I wouldn't go home. I would like go hang somewhere where there's not a lot of people. We would be alone. No one would eavesdrop. No one would hear.
Yeah. So after you decide to keep it and then you have it and it's there, how would you think your life would change and your feelings from the beginning to now have changed?
My life would be dependent on nothing but that baby. Like, that's all that matters to me at the moment. It would change the weekends because I won't be doing much. I wouldn't be going out. Be staying there with the baby. I wouldn't go out with friends and all that.
Yeah. Do you think your parents would support you in that situation? Or
As soon as I have the baby, yes.
Okay, so is it on you to be responsible and buy what the baby needs, or is it like the dad's, or would you co-parent and work together?
We would work together.
Okay.
We'll have a talk with them, have them know that we both have to do it for the baby.
Okay. Okay.
What did you think?
Okay. I would love it, and I would, either tell my parents to suck it up, it happened, and whether they support me or not, I'm still gonna have to do what I have to do. I'm gonna have to cut my friends short, and it's gonna like drive me because I'm not doing it for myself anymore. And I'm gonna have to do it for another person, and I'm gonna have to just like keep going all the way.
And like my life is depending on that baby.
Yeah. And I have to get a job now. I have to become an adult at a young age.
Okay, so if you were to get pregnant, and how would it affect your school, your life, and all that while during the pregnancy? How would it affect your school?
I would feel so uncomfortable because everybody giving you their lunch and then you looking at them like, oh, thank you, I'm not going to eat this. And you just looking at everybody and they just like, oh my God, whispering. And you just like, oh, and you got to sit there and be like, thank you, and then eating in front of them. And I would think I would like be the main, like everybody's talking about me, and I would feel a type of way, and I don't want to feel like that. So I think I would be like more focused in school about school, like in school and just everything, and I would like do my best in order to like make it, because if I just keep playing and doing little stupid stuff, then that's like driving yourself into a tree. So how would you do it?
And like being pregnant in school, being seen in school pregnant is almost like the center of attention. Like they'll be looking at you like, what happened to her? When did this happen?
Yeah.
Who's the father? All that. So that would be, everybody would be surrounded asking questions, trying to be all nice. People might even talk behind their back. You never know.
Yeah.
And
Asking people questions like, oh, who the father, and everything.
like when the due date, like people will be so nosy.
Yeah.
And then I agree with what you said about really paying attention, because you're gonna have to leave school later to give birth and to care for it.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to get as much as you can, as much as learning as you can before you leave to have the baby.
Okay. All right, y'all. So it's a wrap. That was our first episode of Teen Talk NEWARK. So we just want to give out a quick message before we go to not do anything related to teen pregnancy, or if somebody, a guy, asks you like, if you feel pressure to do anything, don't do it. And you should not be able to don't put yourself in that situation to where you're pregnant and you're focused and you need to focus on school and your parents yelling at you and you're deciding whether to get an abortion or not, because it's all a big struggle.
And put your career first before anything. So you finish your career before you start making those decisions.
All right, guys. So it's a wrap. See you next time.